acknowledges. Ready? Begin. Gentlemen, on April 2nd, your driver asked me whether he might pick up my fur coat for summer storage. When he told me that there was a contest among the drivers to see who could bring in the greatest number of coats for storage, I gave him mine. That was more than a month ago, and I have not received an insurance policy on the coat. Will you please let me hear from you concerning this coat? I expect to leave town for the summer at the end of this week and should like to have the policy filed before I go away. Yours very truly. Dear Mrs. Ryan, we do not know who picked up your fur coat, but we are certain it was not one of our drivers. Since we received your letter, we have had similar letters from many other ladies in your vicinity. Evidently, someone has been stealing these coats, so we have turned the matter over to the police. We are convinced that this is a form of racketeering that is being carried on by a large group of men because, in talking with the police, we learnt that the same thing is going on in other cities throughout the state. The police department believes that the men are organized into a band because their equipment is so much the same. They are supplied with trucks similar to those used by the stores, and even have printed receipts that are identical with those used by the stores they claim to represent. In order to help the police department find the thieves, we should like to have you fill out the enclosed blank, giving us all the information you can about the men who took your coat. We will let you know as soon as possible. As soon as we get any information on your coat. Very truly yours. Dear Mrs. Ryan, some time ago we wrote you asking for a description of the man who, representing himself as one of the employees of the May Company, took your fur coat. We obtained descriptions of the man from you and from others who had coats taken. We now have a man who we believe is that man, and we should like to have you go down to the police station to identify him. Please go down either Monday or Tuesday between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Yours very truly. Gentlemen, my wife is out of town at present and will not be back until the end of the week. If there is special need for her to come back, I can get in touch with her. Otherwise, I will have her call you when she returns. Dear Mrs. If there is anything that I can do to help you in this case, please let me know. Sincerely yours. Dear Mrs. Brown, the police department succeeded in locating the racketeers who took your fur coat, and we believe that all the coats that were stolen have been recovered. From the description of your coat in our files, we have selected the one that we believe to be yours. But, just to be on the safe side, will you please come down to the store to identify it? You will then be given your insurance policy, and the coat will be put in our vaults for summer storage. We wish to take this opportunity to thank you for the cooperation you have given us in this matter. If you have suffered any financial loss because of this trouble, please let us know and we shall be glad to reimburse you. Yours very truly. 570 words a minute. 570 words, 140 words a minute.